Okay, so the article begins and says, one day, Giraffe reads that Formosan clouded leopard has disappeared from the forest. So we've got a giraffe, he's living in Africa, and he's reading about his friend, the Formosan clouded leopard. That's a big cat that used to live in Taiwan. We'll talk a bit more about that later. He has disappeared from the forest. He's not there anymore. That's what disappear means. It's a verb. It's spelled D-I-S-A-P-P-E-A-R. Disappear, and it means to either become lost or to go to a place that is not known or just not be anywhere people can see it. For example, my wallet has disappeared. I can't find it anywhere, which would be pretty bad.
Yeah. So he writes to Clouded Leopard, who replies and says he's moved to the city. Reply, it's a verb, R-E-P-L-Y. Reply, to say or write something back to someone else. For example, my mother will be unhappy with me if I don't reply to her messages quickly enough.
Okay, so what is Giraffe going to do now? He wants to go and see Clouded Leopard, so the article says, therefore, Giraffe goes to the city to see his friend. He's going to try and find him.
Yeah, that's right. The article says, he looks all over the rooftops for Clouded Leopard, but he is nowhere to be found.
And you'll see that in the pictures in the book. He's trying all sorts of places, and he can't find the leopard. Now, I didn't notice this when I read it, but you pointed out that sometimes you can see the leopard in the drawing. So do look carefully if you ever get this
Maybe
book.
just a part of it, like
the
ears
tail or something.
A tail. Clouded leopards are really long tails.
Okay, so he's looking on the rooftops.
Looking on the rooftops, and that's easy for him because he's a giraffe. Now, rooftop, it's a noun. It's the area on top of a building where people can stand. On a nice day, my friends and I like to meet up on a rooftop to hang out. Maybe my rooftop, maybe one of my friends' rooftops. But if it's a nice day, it's nice to, go up on the rooftop, maybe have some food, and just look around the city.
Yeah, now a lot of people have different things on their rooftops. We're going to kind of get into that. First of all, we're going to look at the word nowhere. The clouded leopard is nowhere to be found. Nowhere is an adverb, and it means not anywhere. Not to somewhere, not in somewhere, not on somewhere, just not any particular place. So we could say in a sentence, nowhere in this town sells the kind of running shoes I need. There is no place, no shop where I can get them.
Yeah. But, the article says, Giraffe discovers many interesting things on the city's rooftops as he's looking all around, because he's way up there.
Yep.
He sees lots of cool things.
So let's find out what these are. It says, on many roofs, there are big grey cans that hold water. Okay, of course, that's where buildings keep their water. They have these big water towers that store the water and kind of bring it up so it can go down into all the places. That's often where the water gets heated as well, so you get your hot water for showers and so on. So the giraffe, of course, he'll have never seen these before, so he's probably really interested.
I don't think they have them in the jungle.
Big metal grey cans. What else does he see?
Well, in the article we see he also sees other roofs have vegetable gardens. Now, a vegetable garden is the kind of thing that some people have on their rooftops. It's a garden where someone grows vegetables. Even though, now we can buy lots of things from stores, some people still like to grow their own vegetables in gardens. And because most people in Taipei don't have yards where they could plant vegetables, people here in the city sometimes start gardens on their rooftops.
Okay, so they can just grow a few things they need for them to cook and kind of save money. It's a cool idea. Okay, we also see that one of their owners, so the people who own the garden, gives Giraffe cabbage to eat, which is cool. Let's look at the word owner. It's a noun spelled O-W-N-E-R, owner, and it's a person, or it could be a group, that owns something. So that verb own, O-W-N, just means to have or possess it. You paid for it, it's yours, you can see it and you can touch it. So for owner, we could say, the owner of the car said he would sell it to me for 10,000 NT dollars. Okay, and he gives giraffe some cabbage.
Yeah, and let's look at that word. Cabbage is a noun, C-A-B-B-A-G-E. Cabbage. It's a green leafy vegetable that's commonly eaten in many countries. I have one here.
There we go.
This is a cabbage.
That's a cabbage.
The English name is cabbage. There are many kinds of food that use cabbage, but for instance, my sister's favorite is cabbage dumplings.
Yeah, they're pretty good. And Korean kimchi, pao thai,
Kimchi's really
that
good.
is made
That would
with
be my favorite.
cabbage, so it's that
Yeah.
vegetable. Okay, now what else does giraffe see as he's walking around? We see in the article there are also bees and racing pigeons that live in special rooftop houses. Okay, bees, of course, will live in their thing, which is called a hive, and racing pigeons. Pigeons are a kind of bird. They're sort of grey, white sort of things.
Yeah.
Get them a lot in cities, but a racing
Cities all
pigeon,
around the world, yeah.
absolutely, a racing pigeon. They have been trained so that they can fly very fast between two places. And often people see, okay, we go somewhere on a train and we let the pigeons go, and the pigeons fly back to their homes, and whoever gets there first is the fastest and wins the race.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great kind of older traditional sport.
Yeah, I've seen people in Taiwan doing it.
Yeah. Now the article says, these animals help giraffe by keeping an eye out for clouded leopard, but he can't be found. Let's look at the phrase to keep an eye out for something. That's today's shortcut for you. So now let's watch a short video to find out more about what it means and how we can use it.